Well, people, hello again. I got another safety tip on your climbing tree stand, and I want to show you what it is. So many times where people have gotten up in the tree and they lost the bottom platform, went all the way to the bottom of the tree. Well, how are they going to get out? They had to rely on a buddy to come find them, or a phone. And if you didn't have either one, well, maybe your family will miss you by 12 o'clock tonight. But anyway, right here's a little tip. Easy to do. Get you a little string, a little rope. I tie it right there on the top portion. Take it down to the bottom portion on this rail right here. You don't want to put it back there where your shark bites are, because if you do, and I've had it happen to me, this rope will get in between the tree. I call it a shark bite. It's a gator bite, what I call it. But I've had it get in between the gator bite and the tree, and actually cause it tree stand to twist on me because it's not biting into the tree real well where the rope is. But the other another tip on that is, how long do you want your rope? How far do you want it? What's the length on it? Well, you sit right there in your seat. Actually, you sit in your seat, and the best thing, of course, you do this on the ground, and you put your feet down onto the bottom platform, no further than you can reach, and that's how long you want your rope on there, how the length you want to make your rope. And the other thing you need to do too is, after you put that on there, before you start climbing, of course you can pull your I've had to do it before, you can pull your bottom platform up if it leaves the tree, but you need to get on it while you're down on the ground. You practice pulling that thing up and how you're going to get a hold of it to get it back in the tree. What I've had to do, and I know how to do it, is you pull it up. Of course, you know that all this back here binds up. It's just like Murphy's Law. Anything that can happen will happen in the deer woods. But you pull it up just a little bit at a time, and then you reach out and you grab either the side or the front portion of it. Then you get both portions of it, pull it back up underneath you, right up underneath you. You don't want it down very far down, but you want it right up underneath you where you can push yourself up off of this one, put your pressure on that to get it to bite back into the tree, and then you're able to get down by yourself or not have any problems then. But make sure you put your rope on that. It's easy to do, and I know everybody's looking at my tree stand, oh, wow, it's in bad shape. Well, let me just show you this. That and this right here was done by a bear last year. My seat's in pretty bad shape. I got to get me a new seat if I can find one. But there's your little tip for today. I could tell you a little story about a friend of mine. Him and his buddy went out one evening, and just about the time it was getting to deer 30. What I mean by deer 30, the perfect time between the sun going down and deer starting to move and dark. But anyway, the old boy was in his tree stand. All of a sudden he started hearing, hey, hey. Well, what it was his friend had lost the bottom portion of his tree stand, and he had to go retrieve him and go help him out. But anyway, don't do that. Use some common sense. Take care of yourself out there. Have a good hunting season.